Hey guys, Hidesaurus here with my final thoughts on Mob Psycho 100. Now, I did a video on Mob Psycho 100 already as a recommendation review for the first 5 episodes, and I was like, it's okay, but I really wanted to make this video and set the record straight as this show went way over my expectations starting at episode 8, and at episode 8 it progressively got better and better and better all the way until the end with episode 12. So I just wanted to quick recap that and set the record straight that it isn't an okay series. It's a great series. So with episode 8, like I said, the first 5 episodes, it was just character building, which I'm completely aware of, but I just didn't expect it to go to the insanity that it did, to be honest. At episode 8, you pretty much have Ritsu up to this point. He's getting his powers and he's becoming cocky and everything, and he goes and, creates problems and picks a fight with these gangs in the alleyway, and, he fights them, but little does he know that a man is watching him, and he goes by the name of Koyama, and he's actually a part of Claw now. The introduction of Claw really sets this series off, and that's the best part about the series is the Claw stuff. And, Koyama goes in and tries to capture Ritsu, but Shigeo shows up and just all hell breaks loose. It is crazy. The fight between Shigeo and Koyama is freaking insane. But Koyama in the end ends up snatching Ritsu away, and Mob is left there to, wonder what the heck's going on. Well, actually, he passes out after the fight after exhausting himself too much. Then going into episode 9, they get ready to attack Claw and everything. Tarada, one of the Scars, the Scars are pretty much this 7th division. I guess Claw's bigger, it has multiple divisions, but the one that they deal with in this series is the 7th division, and the Scars are like their top guys, and the Scars, they have scars on their faces. So Tarada, one of the Scars, goes to find Teru and Shigeo. Well, they easily mop the floor with him. It's not even really a fight. And, he ends up giving them information, and they go to the 7th Division's headquarters. And then, number 9, episode 9, sorry. They pretty much end up going there, and they start fighting and everything. I'm pretty sure that's the same episode that Shigeo completely just destroys Koyama. But yeah, it gets insane. And then 10, you have, like I said, it gets better and better from episode 8 all the way to 12. So it's pretty much crazy episodes with massive cliffhangers. And episode 10 probably had the biggest one of them all, when everyone was like, all the lessers in the Claw organization were like, oh, the boss is here, and it shows Reigen's face, and you're left to wonder, what the hell? There's no possible way Reigen can be the boss of Claw, or can it be? It would be the ultimate twist, but, we had no idea. Well, the anime-only viewers, of course. Although, Reigen doesn't seem like he would do that, but yet again, I've seen crazier things, in story writing where, plot twists like that come out of nowhere. And then in episode 11, it's revealed, that it's not him. He walks in there and convinces them all that he's the leader without really even trying, because that's Reigen, he's a smooth talker. And they end up trying to go away. Well, they run into the last remaining Scars, and yet again, all hell breaks loose. They start fighting. Sakurai, the guy with the sword, or toy sword, which I thought was pretty stupid, they had to call it a toy sword. I don't know why it couldn't just be a regular sword, but I guess that was put in there because he ends up slashing Reigen at the end of episode 11, and that by far was the biggest cliffhanger right there, with Reigen falling to the ground, Shigeo saying Shisho, Shisho, and him not moving, and his eyes just glow red, and it's crazy. You're just expecting him to go balls to the wall next episode. And last episode, which is 12, it doesn't happen that way, and since it's a toy sword, Reigen is okay. And Shigeo pretty much when Reigen slapped him and got him from going, murderous intent, which, by the way, I forgot to mention that was freaking crazy. When I saw that, I was on the edge of my seat, like, oh, no way. Like, everyone's just gonna die. But, yeah, when he slapped him, it's okay to run away when things are, going south. And also, that backstory with Little Mob meeting Reigen for the first time was also super touching. Episode 11, that whole, last, 10 minutes of it were freaking great. But when Reigen did that, it transferred some of Mob's emotional energy, or Shigeo, whatever you want to call him, into Reigen, which, in episode 12, Reigen gets that power and he just mops the floor with the scars. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just go watch it. I could talk about more of the details in depth, but this is just my final thoughts. So I just wanted to give a, quick rundown of each episode, not really in depth, which kind of sucks. Maybe I should have done episode reviews of this, but I didn't expect it to get the way it did. So yeah, but like I said, I wanted to set the record straight compared to my other video of the recommendation for the first 5 episodes. Definitely episode 8 to 12, that's its pickup point. Episode 8 is when it starts to get crazy, and it raises the bar from episode 8 to 9 to 10, 11 to 12. Each episode gets better and better when you think it can't. It just gets really good, guys, as soon as the claw stuff gets introduced. So even if you think the beginning's somewhat slow, just stick through it. It's definitely worth the ride. I got a more appreciation for the opening song. I really like that. And the ending song I absolutely adored. That's why I chose this image to film this video with, of the ending song. I absolutely love that ending song. But yeah, guys, go watch Mob Psycho 100. It's over now. We should be getting a second season, I would think. It got mega popular, later on. As it was airing, like I said, episode 8 to 12, it got more popular. So I'm assuming we'll have a second season. Also, the ending of episode 12, I thought that was, unique and cool how they filmed that last little gimmick and, the original art of, 1, I'm guessing. I haven't read the webcomic, but, I can tell that that's, his art, not the animation art that they used for that little, mysterious monster hunt gimmick at the end of the episode. So that was really cool and unique. I didn't expect them to do that. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think of this series if you watched it. If you haven't, go watch it and let me know. This series was good at first, but then it became great. I didn't expect it to become what it was, and I'm really looking forward to another season of it. So until then, guys, sayonara.